Hello everybody, welcome to episode 28 of All the Mods 8. Last time we worked on this source farm, which this looks so cool by the way, but it's still not making enough source, which we're gonna figure out not today, but soon. Today I actually want to work on my R's area, and I've done a little bit of building on a creative world. Got you, right? You thought I built here? No, I can't do that. I've done some building on a creative world, and I actually want to change this whole area kind of to my new R's area, but I have to do a lot of terraforming. Like, I gotta get rid of all of this stuff, like, completely. So this is gonna take me, obviously, a decent long while, but I want to kind of show y'all my grand plan for this first. So I'm gonna have 4 different towers scattered across this Ars Nouveau plaza, if you will. I might have more than one magic mod over here, I don't know yet. And each of them, below them or inside of them, is gonna have a different function. Like one for my Drippy farm, one for creating source gems and whatnot, stuff like that. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna turn out really nicely. I have a little I'm thinking, right? It's in my noggin. We're definitely gonna move this because I'm gonna create a better source farm because this is not fast enough. I'll look up how to make a faster one, I think. But I think without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into terraforming. So from here, I wanted to take a kind of step-by-step approach to my terraforming. What I'm doing right now is I'm starting out with cobblestone to kind of build the just base arch that goes up to the mountain that I'm gonna eventually, you know, fine touch and really sculpt to the mountain I want it to be and the landscape that I want it to be. Right now, I'm just getting the basically rough draft of how I want this terrain to look, right? Which is why I'm just using cobblestone, because I can just all replace it in the future. I did this in my series before this, my Earthing 3 series. If I don't know if you're a long time, if you've been watching my channel for a few months, you know about that. I'm just doing the same thing here. I want that rough, basically template that I can go back through and edit and really get the fine details that I want from just the cobblestone now that I have the shape. So I think doing terraforming on a especially in, it's a lot easier in modded than it is in vanilla. Vanilla takes so much more time, but in modded, you really do have the ability to kind of start with just a base block because there's replacing gadgets and stuff like that. That really help with things like this. So I think it helps to take it step by step, take it slow, so you're really happy with the outcome. And I think being happy with your base, the things you build, is really, really important, especially for a playthrough, which is why I'm actually moving out of my current base and making this new one. But yes, like I said, step by step, I think it really helps in the terraforming process. If you do want my thought on it and how I do it, this is how I do it. So next step on the list is actually going to be to automate dirt and this vivid grass stuff. Now this is going to be seemingly a little complicated because we need to get these vivid pasture seeds, some right clickificators. So we need pasture seeds and green dye. Green dye should be hard. Pasture seeds, on the other hand, might be a little difficult. If we want the stupid amount of vivid grass that I need, we need a lot of A, mana, and B, grass. Now grass, we could do a little bit of neural networks or conjuration catalyst with more mana, but I think I want to save on mana, or there's hopper botany pots. I could do hopper botany pots, I just don't know how fast it is, so let me do a little bit of testing on how fast this is. So even with the supremium farmland, it really isn't that much faster. So I have another idea. Will it work? I don't know. So if I'm not mistaken, you should be able to silk touch grass. So if I were to grab this guy on dig, he should pick up that grass, hypothetically. I don't know if he just did or not. Maybe he did. No, he actually didn't. Maybe I need shears. Yes, okay, so shears does work when picking up grass. So here's my idea. We can go and leave this here. That's fine for now. My idea is if I want a new area, because this can be a little temporary, but just have a little grass farm somewhere. So I'm thinking we want this on a spot where we already have our AE network. So I think for now we can do something just in here temporarily. Hopefully that's not that big of an issue. So let me get some light up in here, place some dirt, and then I'm going to design a quick little farm for this, I think. It should hopefully be kind of cool. So a little bit of grass later, and what I'm thinking is, bear with me here. This is going to be probably a little stupid, but it's going to be cool. I'm going to have a bit of a player simulator right over here. So I guess just right here, if I could get another piece of dirt. a player simulator right there, and then some integrated stuff. And this is basically just gonna right click this grass with bone meal, and then we're going to have a bunch of more player simulators harvesting them with shear, or the grass with shear. So hopefully this will be pretty fast. Now for this, I am probably gonna need some unbreakable shears. Is that a thing? I don't know. Alrighty, so Supremium shears. Hopefully these are unbreakable. I hope they are. If not, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Anyways, shears are gonna go up there. We need bone meal in here, so I need kind of just an export bus. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this off camera, I think, simply because it's boring. So I'll be back when I have this system all really kind of set up, and I'll explain it to y'all. Alrighty, so I have something here. It's took me a minute, but hopefully it works. Once I put the shear in here, we should be good. This should break this, and then... Oh yeah. That's really, really loud. Let me turn that down and let's look at this again. Oh yeah. We are getting plenty of grass. I'm probably gonna move this into a better spot later on, because I do need a lot of this grass. Like, a lot of it. But now we're getting grass. We're also getting poppies and dandelions. It's always nice to have these for dyes, but I gotta remove these. I'm really happy with this. This is a lot of grass. Now we just have to turn this all into pasture seeds, because for that sweet, sweet, vivid grass, this stuff, does this need grass to craft? I don't think it does. No, this needs normal pasture seeds and green dye. Pasture seeds with grass and mana. Now I could, you know, there's this Holomodium star, but this is obviously a little bit late game. I do not have any of this stuff. Anyways, yeah, no, wait, let me turn this off for a minute. This is a lot of grass. I think we're gonna be fine on vivid grass. I do want to get this automated today. There is the quarry bee, but I don't think that's gonna be super consistent. So the next step is just to hook this up to our system real quick, which I'm gonna do right now. All right, so everything should be hooked up now. I'm gonna turn this down preemptively. If we just put these in here, we should see that this is working again, and we're gonna start getting a whole bunch of grass. Perfect. Truly phenomenal. This is really fast. We're gonna get a million grass pretty quick from the looks of it, but yeah, this is good. I like this a lot. This was actually pretty easy to set up. I need to do things like this more instead of going like the cheap hopper botany pot way. I really gotta start stepping up my game here on this mod pack if I really do want to get to the end game. I am starting to get there, but not just yet. So just make sure it's chunk loaded, and then we should be all good to go. Just leave this here to infinitely be giving us grass. Well, next up on the list is to automate the pasture seeds. Yes, so this we're going to do obviously with mana. Now, what's all my mana? So I think I have a new idea for generating mana. Now this is gonna be a little complicated, a lot of crafting. To be honest, it shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to do it. Really, I should. It shouldn't be that big of an issue, which we may even replace this setup here. I'm out of TNT as well here pretty soon, so I think this would be cool to kind of get new mana set up today, so we could really automate this vivid grass. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Now, part of me kind of wants to wait to play with Botania for a whole episode, but I guess today could be that episode where we play with Botania and get some cool flowers going on like this. We give it a bunch of different flowers, ludicrous quantities of mana for flowers. I like this idea, and I think it'd be pretty easy to set up. So you know what I'm gonna do is maybe we go to... I have an idea. So there's... Okay. Let me walk y'all through this for a minute while I turn this down. We have these flowers here, but what if I set up... this doesn't have to be in the lab. I can move this to another setup like this, but we use the tall flowers, or we can go to a flower forest to set this up. There's so many things we could do to get all the different flowers, and we can have them place alternately, which I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. So very possible that we can do this. I feel like we could get a whole bunch of mana this way, and that way we could get these pasture seeds very easily without having to use a bunch of TNT and it being a little difficult. This seems to be quite nice, actually. So for now, that means I'm sorry, project. This is gonna have to wait until next episode, but I do want to do this ASAP because I've been working on this for a while. So I think for starters, I'm gonna get rid of all this. So for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna craft this guy up. I should be able to make all this stuff. It shouldn't be hard. So let me do that, and then I will be back. All right, Rafflosia? Rafflosia? I don't know how you say this, but I have it now. Finally, in my hands. How are we gonna set this up? I don't know. I want to see kind of how this works first. So you should be going to there. It totally just ate my 2 flowers. Oh wow. It's hungry. It is hungry now. Will it take any flower? If I take like a poppy, will it feed off of those? Oh, does it need mystical flowers? Oh, it might. Man-made flowers made in the petal apothecary. Gotcha. Okay. That's doable. See, we're gonna use integrated dynamics to automate this for sure. Okay. I'm actually kind of excited for this right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be kind of cool. So there's a few things we need. We're gonna do this over here. We're gonna need to make a petal apothecary, and then we're also gonna wanna automate some things. We're gonna wanna probably alternate between 3 different flowers, and I would say the easiest flowers to make are gonna be the pure daisy, probably the endoflame as well, and then probably the hydrogeus. I don't know how you say this, but this is also one that looks easy. So how am I going to do this? Well, with a lot more player simulators, I'm going to just grab 10 because I know I'll use them in the future. Whew, me and integrated dynamics, I tell you, I love this mod. Alrighty, so what I have in my inventory here is all the petals that we need to be automatically growing, and I've also gone ahead and I moved my A system here. So what I'm going to do, this is what, 6 blocks worth? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have some dirt here. I'm basically going to plant these here, right? I need these to be planted here. And then what I'm going to do, just to demonstrate, is give me some bone meal 1. I'm going to have these be bone mealed. Yes. And then I think next what I want, I don't know if these get affected by shears or silk touch. It seems you should be able to just break them actually, so even better, even better. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a player simulator on each of these. On each side, one for placing the flower down, and then also one for bone mealing the flower here, and then I need more player simulators. Like I said, I'm gonna have some for placing down the flowers, some for bone mealing the flowers, and then finally some for breaking the flowers. So I'm also gonna just go ahead and export bone meal here with a crafting card and acceleration card, so we get a whole bunch of bone meal in here, like this, and we should see bone meal just start flooding in here. At least we should. There we go. There's all the bone meal. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. So that's what these are going to use. So we're going to want some more variable cards. All right. So actually what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to build this off camera and then explain it in just a minute. That way I don't bore you guys with just unnecessarily boring stuff. Alrighty, everyone. So I am currently, as you can see, actually automating these. Let me quickly explain how it works while turning the sounds off. So, like I said before, I'm having some of these bone meal, the flowers. Some of them place the flowers, and these top ones are breaking the flowers. They're being picked up by this guy, being sent into here to be crafted into the respective petals, and then being sent into here to A, be placed, or B, be stored. So now what we need to do is we need to grab that petal apothecary that I have right here. We can just put this guy, I think, do I want to put it over here? It's a little cramped back here. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'll just put it over here for now. I'm going to want a sink, which I never seem to be able to make. And then I'm going to have a little bit of player simulator action going on here. Get this. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite systems ever. Okay, what I should be able to actually do is, can I do this? No, I wish I could. So I have to go and actually make the variable card for it. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it when it's a water bucket, right click into here. So that would be water bucket click item. So I should see that here. And it should go in, hypothetically. Yes. And now it's a normal bucket. And then when it's a normal bucket, click on here. So it's going to turn to, uh-oh. Okay, maybe that's not what we want then. If I do this, what are you going to do? Are you going to work again? Are you good? And you're just going to stay a water bucket now. Awesome. Cool. Perfect. That's what I want. And I think, God, I kind of want to do this with multiple petal apothecaries because we have to make 3 different flowers here. So yeah, maybe I want to do that. I'm also going to need some factory droppers. All right, everyone, so what I have here, it's basically, how is this doing, by the way? Oh, these are already full. I kind of want these to turn off when it's full, but we'll work on that in a minute. Yeah, we'll work on that in a second because this is really just wasting bone meal when it does not really need to. I guess we hope we have enough bone meal for this. Anyways, these are all filling with water. I'm going to have factory droppers just kind of above them. And then these, we're going to set up the same way we did with the Certus quartz. I don't know if those are on the right way or not. Alrighty, so here we're going to be making the hydrogenous, so we're going to need 2 of these and 2 of these, and these are going to go in here on, I need the and. So 2 of you, and then, hey, can I have those back? I didn't know those used those. I didn't think they did. Right, but if I were to do this, I don't know if that works or not. If I were to grab some of these, they should drop. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then, oh, they're smart. They're not gonna, oh, they're smart. They're smart. And then also seeds. Seeds, I'm gonna use these sage seeds since I technically have them automated. So boom, sage seeds, and it should, if I guess maybe I have to give it a head start. If I do this, and it should drop all those again. Oh yeah, no, it broke. It broke. Alright everyone, so I think I have it figured out. I have this, basically, this drops slow and this drops fast. I just have 2 droppers. So this will drop the seeds, these will drop the petals and whatnot. This should be pretty good. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I really hope this works. Alrighty everyone, I have finally figured it out. After a lot of experimenting, I am now getting 3 of all of these flowers automatically by basically auto-farming the petals from over here, which I already explained, and then dropping the petals needed and then the seed after on a delay. That's all that's happening, and then we're automatically putting them in the petal apothecaries to make these. Whew. So with that all automated, I did go ahead and I put a storage bus on a drawer holding all of those flowers. I need to have them alternate placing down in front of this guy. How am I going to do that? That is a wonderful question. I really don't know. Probably gonna need some placers. I could probably just have them like around here and then have a little bit of laser IO going on. All right, so I think what I'm gonna have to do here is actually make a little bit of a circuit to just send one at a time, because as of right now, it's just gonna only get endo flames, which is not what we want, right? We want basically only do one at a time. So do endo flame, then do this one, then do this one. How am I gonna do that? I don't know. I'm not that good at redstone, I can tell you that much. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna grab a clock and see what I can't do from here. Right, so we're gonna have a clock on every 3 seconds. Sure, and I'll just, I'll be back when I figure out this circuit, because I guarantee you this is gonna take me a while. Alright, so I have a quick little circuit to alternate through 2 different ones, but I don't know how to do 3. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I do it with another piston. That could be it, actually. Actually, yeah, wait, let me try that. Wait, maybe I'm a genius and I just don't know it. Don't quote me on that. Oh my gosh, guys. I just did this like first try. I'm actually a genius. What in the world? Check this out. Oh, check this out. If I get another lamp, it's gonna alternate between these 3. So it goes to this one, then it goes to that one, and then it goes back to this one. And this is pretty basic. I could figure it out, and I'm a monkey brain. So anyways, now that this is done, we kind of have our 3 signals here. So I'm gonna say, hey, what if I get rid of these for me? I'm looking to use some redstone links if I can. Though I don't have any brass case links. Never mind, I will not be using redstone links. I will probably instead using some wireless redstone. Some of these dudes. Or actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can actually say, hey, wait, you stop this. So what I'm actually going to do is on this channel, you are going to be down, you're going to be channel 1, you are going to be channel 2, and you are going to be channel 3. And I should be able to just translate those 2 up here really easily. So on the up here, I could say you're on channel 1, so this would place hypothetically in just a second. And then here, you can be on channel 2. Did I do that right? You channel 1, you channel 2, and then you can be channel 3. So, moment of truth. I hope this works. I hope this works. Will you work? So it should, oh, I have to connect them up first, actually. It's not gonna work yet. So now, would this work? So there's 1, it should eat it. There's 2, it should eat it. Oh no, it placed it again. Oh no. Okay. There we go, I fixed it. So, I wish this was slower. I wish it wouldn't place it over and over again. I don't really like that, because I don't think that it makes much mana that way. Because, yeah, the goal is to keep this always up. But, I mean, it does seem to be making a lot of mana. So, I just wish this wasn't... Maybe this needs to be faster? I don't know. I wish there was a kind of a delay on this just a little bit. Not sure if I can super do that, to be honest. Can I do this? Where it's trigger mode? that might fix it. So you should do it once, then you don't do it again, then you get your next signal, you go again. That's kind of perfect. Wait, that's perfect. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I could probably speed this up even a little bit to 60, so every 3 seconds. You're gonna go again, you're gonna eat that too. Wow, check that out. That is awesome. And this is completely free, no gunpowder, no nothing required, and I think it's probably making more mana than our TNT. This is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a fan of this. This is... But never more complicated builds. It's not really that complicated. I'm proud of myself. Okay? Next episode, we're going to actually completely automate this vivid grass so we can actually use it to build. We're going to get a pretty decent... Oh, we actually can do this with green petals, which we're probably going to do that, actually. Yeah, we're going to probably do that. Or we could do cactus, but either way, we're going to do it next episode because we're running out of time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you all did enjoy today's episode of All the Mods 8, please hit the like button down below if you want to see more of my All the Mods 8 series or you want to see more of me. Hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video for even more modded Minecraft. Later!